Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. The start of the weekend is upon us. It's Friday evening baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Cincinnati Reds. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go, and getting the start for Cincinnati, Wayne Ewing. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Ready to go now? Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Way high. Fastball for a strike. That misses. Full count, 3-2. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And no throw. He's into first easily. Here's Bogarts now.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
Over to first, and he saved. Bogarts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Down to first, and the throw gets away. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Into the top deck and out of here. Home run. That one felt good. His 11th of the year. It's 2-0. Luis Ariz stands in.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a ground ball to first. Fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. The relay throw. And he's there with a double.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Manny Machado up to the plate. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Line drive, base hit right field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. And now it's Elias Diaz. Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Jordan makes the catch. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sac fly, and they lead by 3. Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
No, that's the 3rd run of the inning, and this team is doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
Tosses to first. That takes care of Cronenworth. And that is that. Back here at Great American Ballpark, today's starting pitcher, Dylan Cease. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win. And really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
Bottom of the first. In now for the Reds, Michael Coffey. The 1-1 is fouled off. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and deals. And
Ball.
misses inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one popped to short. Bogarts puts it away for the out. And there's one down. So up next, Stewart. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And now number 4. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Patelli coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's now a 2-run game.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel. Put the ball in.
Cronenworth on to second. They get 1, and that's 2. Back here in Cincinnati, second inning set to go, and now the DH, Jason Hayward. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And that's a leadoff double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
To the right side, Ibarra takes it himself. 1 out in the second. Back to the top of the lineup. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. One away with a runner at third. Swing and a line drive. Base hit into left field. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. So digging in, Luis arrives. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Another throw, really keeping him close. And that's the second disengagement now. Ripped into right field, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball in the middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Got him swinging. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Bottom of the second. Now it's the rookie DH, Tyler Pratt.
Hitter, number 2.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. Out of here. A massive home run. It's 4-2.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Caleb Ward now at the plate. Ripped on a line to center. And there's a hit.
Everything came together for him. Pitch was on the
Batting
outside,
7.
didn't go the
Right
other way with it,
fielder,
but still
number
a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole.
There goes the runner. And that one fouled off. That's
Ball.
a little bit low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runner goes again. Hammer, base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the
Batting
offense.
8,
You'll often hear the phrase
second
short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center
1
field.
ball, 2 strikes.
Ward on third. Kerr at first with no outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And
That's
delivers
a ball.
outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Batting 9,
And here's the catcher.
Eric Gang.
Hard ground ball for a base stop. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 4-3.
Comes through with the RBI. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Digging in, Michael Coffey. And fouled off. Goes down looking.
Now batting.
And down to shortstop, Stewart.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against it.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Top half of the third inning, down to third baseman, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Liner to second, and picked on the hop. The throw, and they get the out. Here's
Now
Elias
batting catcher,
Diaz.
Elias Diaz.
1-1 now. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first.
He's out.
First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. And here is Jake Cronenworth. Inside, just missed. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Pitch in the dirt. 3-2 now. On the ground, right side. Ibarra steps on the bag. Padres go down 1-2-3. And we're back.
Leading
Now it's the
off
switch
for the
hitting
Reds,
outfielder, number
left
4.
fielder, number 4.
Next offering is fouled back.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
In the air, center field. Merrill under it. Hauls it in for the out. Now at the plate,
Now
Christian
batting, number
Mullins.
44.
And the next pitch is way outside. And strike two.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Here's a 2-2. And that one hammered. That's going back. Back some more. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 4-4.
Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that. At that time, that ball was hit hard.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Pratt digs in now. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1-2.
That one missed. Good job to fight that one off. And that one moves his feet. Outside, and that is ball four. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Now batting,
Caleb
number 0.
Ward will hit next. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. He's safe. Tied at 4.
Full count.
In the dirt. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. It's their second home run of the inning. Just like that, they move in front. It's 6-4.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So one out, nobody on. David Kerr, the next to hit for the Reds. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Now batting,
Runner on at first
12.
with 1 gone. Now here is J.P. Reyna. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 4th. Now it's the DH, Jason Hayward. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is
2
even.
balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. And that's down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And it's caught for the out. Connor Joe, the next up for the Padres. One down, base is empty. Just missed. He goes down looking. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Fastball for a strike. Next offering is in the dirt. That one is absolutely belted. And a foul ball. 2 outs. Just misses with that one. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. See you later. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 6-5. 2 outs, nobody on. Stepping in for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. To the right side, and foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Yu Darvish.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Leading off for the Reds.
And now the catcher comes up to him.
Eric Gang.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Now
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Michael Coffey, the next to hit for the Reds. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Darvish delivers. That's
Ball
inside. 1 out, base is empty. High fly ball out towards left center. Joe getting an angle on it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Stewart. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1-2.
The shortstop takes the ball. That one misses, and the count is filled up.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Outside, and that is ball 4. Now the left fielder.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches.
Runner takes off, squirts away a little bit. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Darvish checks on the runner. Stewart back in on a dive. Runner goes again. Line drive. Brings it in. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the first baseman, Luis Arias. And there's a ball.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And it remains 2-2. And that one almost got him. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Now he'll turn for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Clearly seeing the ball
Now
very
batting
well
right
in this
fielder,
one. Just
Fernando
a great
Tatis
approach. Looked like that
Jr.
was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Pulls it in for the out. Here's Machado.
Now batting.
Listen,
third
there's
baseman,
absolutely
Manny
no reason to pitch to
Machado.
this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Outside low. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hard hit down the line and left. And foul ball. 1 out and a runner at second. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Elias
Next for the
Diaz
Padres,
getting ready to
catcher
hit.
Elias Diaz.
That's off the inside corner. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. 3 balls.
This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Jordan in and to his right, and that's the 3rd out.
Funk up the plays, just wanna see that stamp on your face. Funk up the plays, we're just trying to dance, yo, turn up the bass. We about to go, what's about to happen, girl, you already know. Taking control.
We head to the bottom of the
Leading off
5th.
for the
So now
Reds,
here's the Reds
first
cleanup hitter,
baseman,
Christian
number
Mullins.
44.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Got him swinging. And next is the designated hitter, Tyler Pratt.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
Next to hit, Caleb Ward. Runner on the move. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Pratt leads off first with 1 away. Lifted in the air, right center field. Merrill on the move. They got it for out number 2. Next for Cincinnati, David Kerr. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that ends the inning. Top 6. Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 2.
Strike 2.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
Hayward.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Next pitch is inside. Now 3-1.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stand.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's the left fielder, Connor Joe.
Left fielder, Connor Joe.
Double play ball to second. There's 1, and that's 2. Back here in Cincinnati, bottom of the 6th. Now it's the second baseman, J.P. Reyna. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, catcher Eric Yang.
Here's the catcher. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys
Now
here.
batting,
Showed a willingness to drive that
33.
pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now, Michael Coffey. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Yeah, the batter now, Stewart. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
First and second, no outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it, just stay
on a line. 1 runs in, and it's off the wall. Another comes in to score.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Kind of a risky.
Yuki Matsui gets the ball now.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
And now Christian Mullins. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out. And that one is inside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Tyler Pratt, the next to hit for the Reds.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
That one drilled left field. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And the lead is up to 5. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Caleb Ward. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. He will score, and it's an RBI single. It's 11-5.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now David Kerr, and makes the grab. And that is that. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
Man at first, nobody out. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
2 outs, base is empty. That one missed. Cut on and missed, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Bottom of the 7th. In now for the Reds. J.P. Reyna.
Number 12.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 12-5.
Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
And here's the catcher. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Now batting, number 33.
So a man at first. Michael Coffey, the next to hit for the Reds. Tap foul at the plate.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. And there's a ball.
No. He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know
Now
it didn't
batting,
produce a hit,
number
but he
7.
made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Into center. Merrill snags it on the run. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Them don't know me, word to Romy and Naomi. Opinionated, opinions hated, it's all trash. This kid the greatest, it's flaming, it's all gas. Breaking down the young and what I owed him. Trying to fit into an aura that I'm molded.
And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
San
Ready?
Right fielder Fernando Tatis Jr. Now pitching
Here's a
for
1-1.
the Reds.
Swing and a
Number
foul
40.
out of play. Tatis waits. That one just misses. Gets a piece and stays alive. Struck him out looking.
Now batting third baseman.
Here
Manny
comes Manny
Machado.
Machado. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. His 12th of the season. It's 12-6. Base is empty, 1 away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Elias Diaz. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out. Base is empty and a run in. And we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball 2.
And that's in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2. Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Cronenworth.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Now pitching for San
Back
Diego.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into
50.
the bottom of the 8th. Adrian Morejon.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the
Leading off for the
scoreboard.
Reds,
Just doesn't have the
left
same
fielder,
intensity to
number
it, but
4.
he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
That's a laser base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, number 44.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Mullins.
2-1.
He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Grounder might be 2. Touches the bag for 1. On to first, double play.
Sometimes it's just a little bit smarter to go ahead and make the play yourself. Less throws, less people involved. And right there, he had plenty of time to get that first out at second and then to complete the double play over to first.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. We go to the
Leading
9th.
off for
Here's
the
Jason
Padres,
Hayward.
the designated hitter, Jason Hayward.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
2-2.
Drilled out towards left center field. On his way over. And there's 1 down. So up next, Connor Joe.
Left fielder, Connor Joe.
That one fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that's a foul ball. Swings and misses. And they're down to their last out. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Parker is just one strike away. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Well struck right field. And it hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. And in there with a double off the wall.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one ripped. And out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit. It's 12-8. And now Luis Arias under this
16.
one. And he makes the catch. Ball game. And the Reds take the series opener here at home.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
fastest way to get where you wanna be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue Impala, this the good part. When you're living everything you thought about. No single mothers who had to teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look now, 18 for my keys, Las Vegas residency. I brought the tour to me. All's my life I has to fight. All's my life hard times like Nazareth. I'm up, homie, you up, but if God got us, then we gon' be alright.
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
And when I wake up, I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut. Be looking at you from the face down. One even room with the bass down. Skimming, and let me tell you about my life. Only put me in the twilight. With pretty Benjamin is the highlight. I tell my mama I love her, but this what I like. Lord knows. 20 of them in my Chevy. Tell them all to come and get me. Reaping everything I sow. So my karma come in heaven. No preliminary hearings. I'm a